on, guys. I'll be right there. Trying to get the word out. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Judy. How are you? I am trying not to lose my mind. Hello, hello. How are you doing there, Judy? I thought I would come on again. I was on last night, but it was kind of late for a lot of people because I think a lot of people are on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. Oh, still hauling your room and reorganizing. My room is forever being reorganized. Yeah, I was on last night. It was 7 o'clock Pacific time, so I think that's like 10 o'clock Eastern. I think, yeah. Yeah, I bet you were exhausted. I can imagine. Um, this turned out a lot better than I thought. Uh, but I was on for like an hour, but I was all by myself. So, I was talking to myself, and which I do anyways, because I'm here by myself most of the time. No, actually, I was going to do that on my show last night, but there was nobody there, so I decided I'd try and come on again. Um, so I'm coming on today to share some stuff that I'm going to be selling, and let's see, I forgot what I said in my description last night there for my other one. I think I was going to share some stuff that I'm going to be selling, and I'm going to be working on a clay project of some sort. And as you can see, I was messing around last night. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I was going to be announcing a contest, and I think that was it. Just the usual fun. So, since you're the only one here so far, I can show you. Get a private showing. Judy gets a private showing because she's the first one here, and I don't see anyone else here yet. So let's see. Okay, so the flower pots that I was working on last time, well, actually we did I think I did most of the cutouts, and I think I had started on some of them. Maybe I did a border. Was that what it was? Did I just do the border? So here's what I ended up doing. So I did a little vine here, and I did these little flowers, and then there's a butterfly, and then I did another vine. This one's a little different with the leaves, and then a butterfly. So there's two butterflies, and then there's two flower stems on this one. And I painted in purple, and I'm going to be putting a candle in it. Actually, I have them right here somewhere. There they are. Don't break. Yep. There's your candle holder. I think I'm going to paint the inside. Some of the other ones I did I do it on this one? No, I didn't do it on that one. I don't have them out. Some of the other ones I did on the inside, there's a metallic gold paint that I use. So I might do that on this one. Because I don't think, the purple that I did, it was a blend of, what did I do? Red and, no. How did I get the purple? I did do a blend of red and blue to get the purple, and then I added the metallic, or not metallic, the pearl white to get the pearl effect. And I don't know that I could match that tone again. So, maybe I will, I don't know yet. We'll see. But these are going to be going up on my Etsy store. Unless I sell them before they get listed. Let's see. These are gonna be sold for $15 each. And that will include, I will be offering free shipping. So yeah, these will be $15. I also have some bigger ones that I did, and then these were just kind of messing around. I did these circles, and then you can see it, I cut out the center and then I put a triangle in the center. Oh, let's see. Oh, who's here? Hi, Arlene. How are you? Your package should be on its way if you haven't already gotten it. And if you don't get it, let me know, because I do have a tracking number. So this is, and I kind of just did this all the way around. And again, it's with the purple. And then what I did a border of a green and white, like a stripy, kind of a candy cane pattern, around the edges of the circles, and then I did one around the bottom edge. And these have all been sealed. And you can put a candle in this one too. Let's see, let me borrow this one. I need to get down in there. I need to go down in here and kind of sand that down, because it doesn't sit flat, and that bothers me. But yeah, you could put a candle in there. You're not going to get as much of a burn time, at least with these candles. If you put in a different candle, you might. Oh no, you got booted off, Judy. Well, I'm glad you made it back. Glad you made it back. So there's this one. I just love that Makumogane. And then I have another one that I painted yellow. But on this one, I did triangle, square cutouts, and then I did a heart cutout in the middle. And then in between, I did, I used the cutouts and I placed them in between. So, and then I did the green and, I think it's a green and yellow candy cane twist around the border. And this one. So like all the hearts are different. They kind of look like little buttons. They're really cute. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to plug my iPad in. So there's that one, and you can see the gold in this one, I think. Let's see. There you go. Can you see the gold? Can't tell if there's a glare or not. It's hard. There we go. That one's got some gold. And then the border around this one, the background that I put the Makumogane on was translucent. They're a little bigger, They're going to be listed for $2 each, and again, that includes free shipping. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And I had a fourth one, but it cracked. So, shoot, now I can't even find. There it is. It right in here, it cracked and lifted off of the little flower pot. So I'm trying to fix it, and I have to rebake it. But this is another one that I did, and it's yellow. I haven't sealed him yet because I have to rebake him. But this one I did the little flowers, and then the little Aristi is here. Hello, how are you doing? I am hanging in there. But this is another one with the butterfly cutouts because everybody was requesting the butterflies when I did these. So there you go. And again, I think I'm going to paint the inside, I think. I might do the metallic gold. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Why isn't this telling me? What's going on? It used to tell me how many people were here, and it's not doing that. Try it again. Oop. There we go. Now it's telling me. That was weird. Who else? Anybody else come in that I missed? I don't think so. Let's see if we go this way. Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, so I'm working on getting these listed up on my Etsy, and it'll be one listing, but there'll be both of the colors. I'll have several picked. I'll have choices that so you can pick. Excuse me, so you can pick. But yeah, so yeah, this one I have to rebake. And then I still had some leftover clay with the Makumogani that I did. And I made some more cabs. And let's see, we'll pull them out. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. And that. So I did some more cabochons, and I did some funky shapes, and I did one teardrop or pear-shaped, whatever you want to call it. I did a rectangular, wider rectangular. There's a round one. That was a crescent shape. That's I don't know what you want to call it, but oblong, oval, amoeba. I don't know what you want to call it. You're cleaning your craft / sewing room and listening. Yeah, that's what I usually do when I'm watching one of you gals when someone's live. I'll have it on so I can hear what's going on, and but then I try to get some straightening up and done. So I'm gonna be baking these. These are not baked yet. And I'm curious as to how they're going to turn out because, again, I used, is it this one? No, it's not that one. I think it's this one. I used the translucent clay. Yeah, it's that one. So I'm going to be doing those. And then last night when I was all by myself, and it might have been my fault now that I think about it. I don't think I changed it from unlisted to public. So I think that could be part of the problem of why I was all by myself, talking to myself. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you guys also show you guys what stamps I still have left. Because I still have a lot. And I don't know if I can list those on Etsy. But we're going to go through those too. Um, but for right now, first I'm going to show you what I was doing last night, um, hanging out all by myself. And um, I did this one as a practice. You can see that one. He's kind of hard. I don't know. Can I pick him up? Oh yeah, I can. So it's the sheet right now. So I did this one last night, and I got the inspiration for the colors from another gal I watch, Chroma Arts Studios, I think it is. Her name's Amanda. She's a talented artist. She does acrylic pours, and I haven't done that yet, but I wanted to see if I could do some sort of an interpretation with clay. So she had done a pour with these colors. It was a teal and a red, and I really liked how it turned out. So I wanted to see if I could incorporate that somehow in the clay. So I took a piece of, I think the teal color is called Peacock Pearl. Because if I flip it over, there is a pearl effect to it. And then I used, is it pomegranate? I think it's pomegranate. Can't see it. Let me see. Really? Come on, what is it? I'm almost positive this is pomegranate. Yep, pomegranate is the red. I love that shade of red. So, gosh, live chat. There we go. I really do not like that new setting with the live chat and the top chat. Have at it is here, and I'm really sorry I can't remember names. I'm still working on it. I can't remember your name, Have at it. I apologize. Joe, that's right. See, I need to start writing this down, and so then I don't feel so stupid. Okay, so then I did that one last night, or I did that one yesterday, and then last night I did it again with it does, doesn't it? The pomegranate and the teal, the peacock pearl. I really like how it turned out. And the way that you do it is, and I'll do another one and I'll show you. Know what? Actually, let me set this aside because I'm not done using that, and I'll show you. We'll do another one. I need a piece of plastic. This will work. Because I'll use these. We'll do another one, and I'll do a different color. So let's see. So how is while I'm doing this, let's do a little chit chat. How is everybody doing? It is Friday, the 20th of April. Some of you people who are a little hipsters, I don't know, kind of like to celebrate the 420 day, which is, I have a funny, well, it's funny now. Well, actually, it was funny then. When I used to work, my employee number was 420. And I didn't, when I was much younger, I didn't know I didn't know there was another meaning for that. So, when someone would ask me my employee number and I'd say, they'd kind of giggle, and I'm like, well, I don't get it. Because I didn't know what it meant. I have a list to keep up with. I have a hard time remembering my own. Yeah, Arlene, I am right there with you. See, I need to do that. And you know what? I may just do that. But let me finish this first. I get so distracted. But yeah, so my employee number when I used to work was 420. And I didn't know what that meant until someone explained it to me, and I'm like, oh. Okay, well, now, yeah, it is funny, you know, now that I know what it means. I think I was very gullible in my younger years. These are going to make nice pieces. Look at that. Because we say in clay, and that rhymed, I didn't mean it to. Scraps are your friend. I know this is so tedious. Are you asking what 420 means? I think it's, I love to play in clay. Yeah, I do. I love to play in clay, and when I can't, because of my new schedule with the outpatient care that I go to, I'm not home 3 days a week, and by the time I get home, I'm exhausted. No, there's another meaning to 420, as I was so eloquently educated when when that was my employee number. It is a, there it is, Arlene, thank you. Yes, 420 is a code term in cannabis culture that refers to the consumption of cannabis. Yes, exactly. I didn't know that till it was explained to me. And I never understood why people would giggle when, you know, I would give them my employee number. Okay. So let's put these on here. Okay, I'm going to set this aside as well. Oh, and not drop it. Okay. I'm going to need another piece of plastic. No. Yeah, wait, this one. No waste. Using my wrappers. If I can keep it out of the landfill, then yay for me. So I did this technique last night while I was talking to myself, and this is one that I've recently learned, and actually these are the ones that I'm going to be using. This is leftovers. Okay. And I really like how this came out. Didn't that come out really cool? We're going to do it again, but I'll use, oh, uh-oh. Don't break apart on me. I guess I can stick them on you. You know what? I'm going to stick them over here. Let's see. My bake sheet. Don't break on me. Okay. There we go. And you move. Where are we going to move you? So, okay. What I'm going to need is, use some black clay. We'll just use this from last night. Consumption. You smoke it. Smoking it I don't know because I've never used it. Yes, there is a lady, and I wonder if it's the same one that I wonder if the one I'm thinking of is the one um, that you're talking about. Um, is it a Russian lady? Yes, they do. They look like natural stones. The one I'm thinking of, her name is Ludmilla, and I can't pronounce her last name, but it's Russian, and she does all kinds of stuff. Oh shoot, my thing is gonna croak. Hang on, guys. I will be right back. I need to get my plug to plug in my phone. It to be dying. Hi, Josie. And there's a Brody. Both the dogs are in here. I'm gonna have to go back to the small. Okay, let me get this plugged in. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yay. So, let's see if I can. Okay, we've got our black. Let's see. I wonder if it could be the same lady because she does a lot of natural stone. Yeah, a lot of people do just smoke it to get high, but they are finding a lot of medical uses for it now, benefits for it, and even the stuff that contain, which is same family of plant, but there's no the chemical in it that makes you high is not in it. It's called CBD. Um, I've been doing a lot of research on it, and um, I know a lot of people that use it and can um, confirm the benefits of it, I guess is the word. So let's see. First thing we need to pick a color. And I'm not sure. Yes, I use the CBDs for my. Yeah, see, and because CBD has got a ton of things that it can help with. Um, I've been doing a lot of research on it, and I actually have some that someone gave me to try. But I keep forgetting I have it. Let's see, what color should we do? You want purple? Do we want fuchsia? What else do I have? I have green. What is that? Gold? Copper. That's black. I have yellow. I have crimson, which is a dark red. Blue and cold. Blue and gold. Copper and dark blue. Fuchsia and green. Those are two good colors. Copper. I've got the peacock pearl. I've got the red. So we've got red, and so there's blue and copper. I also have gold somewhere. What's over here? Silver. Black. that's about it. Where's my purple? There's my purple. And there's my scrap. Silver and blue. Gold, green. Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Blue and gold. Dark blue and copper. Fuchsia and green. Silver and blue. Orange, hot pink, and black. There you go. Actually, I have fluorescent yellow and fluorescent orange. And I do have some hot pink. So there we go. We have purple. Oh, there's the red. They look cool together. Yeah, they all look cool together. But I do need, let's see, I need two contrasting colors, like the pink and black that I did, or the aqua, or not aqua, the teal and the red. You can do blue, just a little black, not to overpower the orange and hot pink. That's true too. Actually, you know what we could do? I could do a Skinner blend. Let's see. Darn, I want to use that crimson. I'm just curious of how it's gonna look. Let's see. Put you up there for a second. The teal and the fuchsia. Shoot, where'd it go? That's more black. Oh, I have a sky blue and orange. Pearl with the fuchsia and the green. Hang on, guys. My mom's texting me. Black and white. I have to go and make a cup of coffee. I'm running off fumes. Okay, go get your coffee. Go get energized. Actually, I'm gonna need a snack pretty soon. I can feel me getting shaky. We're gonna move those out of the way. And okay, I'm using the black. And I can do a Skinner blend. No? Yeah? I've not used the Fimo yet, so I guess let's give that a whirl. Chocolate and cream. There you go. Fimo clay is very stiff. That's what I've heard. But this stuff, oof, it's supposed to be soft. We shall see. I used Fimo once before, and it was the translucent, and it was hard. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do one of those. We're going to be mixing all kinds of clay. Okay, then that's the Fimo Soft, not the regular Fimo. Yeah, this is Fimo Soft. So we're gonna try it and see if it's any better. Because the regular Fimo was, it hurt my hands to work with it. Because I have tendonitis in both of my hands. And yeah, it killed me. I couldn't do it. Okay, so let's see, we want pink. Oh my gosh, if my mom sees this, she is gonna flip because she loves all these bright, bright colors. And that's why I actually got these. Just marble, the hot pink, orange, and black a little. I'm gonna do a Skinner blend, yes. Boy, that is some bright, bright yellow. Okay. Who's here? Who's here? Amanda, you're here? Hi, honey. How are you? Oh, you're at work right now. Don't get caught. Yeah, see, while you're here, Amanda, look what I did. And this was inspired by the pour that you did with the teal and the red. So I did a teal and red, and I'm going to show you how I did this with my technique. But yeah, and I really liked how it turned out. I know, right? It's so gorgeous. I love that painting or the pour that you did with those colors. I was just like, oh, I love those colors. I never would have thought to put them together, but so thank you for that. Okay, I can't even open this. Come on. It doesn't want to open it. Let's see here. Okay, so we only need what is this? I think this is wasabi. Yep, this is the wasabi. Okay. So we're going to do the pink first. Yes, it is very much so addictive. Okay. Where's my roller? I'm just going to condition this stuff a little bit and yeah, this is okay. So we've got 3 different types of clay. This pink here is Sculpey 3, which is relatively soft clay to work with. The green is Sculpey Primo, and the yellow and orange are Fimo Soft. So we've got some different brands here. And I'm just trying to soften this up a little. I could do this through the pasta machine, but it's just a little bit, and okay. Let's see how this guy does. It's definitely softer. Let's see how it does in the thing. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my peacock pearl. Stephanie! I am doing good today. I was on last night, but I think I did a boo-boo, and I think I forgot to change it to a public instead of unlisted. So I think that's why when I was on last night, I was all alone. Nobody came. So, oh yeah, definitely different than the regular Fimo. This is much easier to work with. Okay, noted. Work with Fimo soft. Okay. This is getting kind of dirty. I keep saying I need more room, but I think if I did get more room, I would continue. I would always need more room. I know I saw that, but I was driving. I couldn't come in. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I am in San Diego, which from where I live is anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours, because it depends on traffic. Okay, there we go. Now we won't get the cross contamination, but now my board is wet. I'm so glad you guys are here. And I don't feel so silly talking to myself. I like this orange. And in case you don't know, I am using a pasta roller. That's that noise you hear. And it just helps to condition the clay instead of rolling. Yeah, and I have to be careful with my data because we went over last month and they slow it down a lot. Actually right now I am showing you how to do a technique that I did last night from someone else that I saw do it, and so I took my own stab at it. And I'm not even sure, let's see, was there a name for it? I don't remember. Right now I'm doing a Skinner blend, and I'm doing a different one than normal. This is another way that I learned how to do it. Let's see, we want pink, orange goes next. Pink. We have more, let's see. There we go. It goes this way. Okay. Yeah, Skinner blends are fun. And there's different ways to achieve them. I like this one that I learned. I think the channel is called Polymer Clay Tutor. And here's one little green. Oh, for this thing, I found that at Daiso. And it is, if you're not familiar with Daiso, it's a Japanese dollar store. But hello, Bethany, how are you? Thanks for coming. Daiso is a Japanese store where everything is $1.50 unless otherwise marked. And this was actually $3, the wood easel. And yeah, I didn't even know about them until there was another crafter reached out to me and asked if I had ever been, and I said no, I didn't think there was any near me. And I did some researching, and there's one in San Diego. And because she didn't have one near her, so she sent me money, and I went and, you know, in a list, and I went and I bought stuff and then sent it to her. Okay, so we're gonna run this guy through the pasta machine until we have a blend. So we're gonna fold it over. What's going on in chat? Let's see. We're going to kind of bring it back. Otherwise, it just keeps getting wider and wider. There we go. And you can see the colors just start to blend. actually liking the Themo Soft. Designs by Mariteza. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, it don't take much to confuse me. Shoot. So, I think I told you guys I finally got my notice for my hearing, for my disability. Finally got that notice. That is coming up in 2 months. Be in July. Okay. And I think we have a pretty good blend here. So you can see it kind of on this side's better. It goes from the pink to the orange, and then it goes into the yellow, into the green. This reminds me of lemon lime soda. And we have a pure color on the end here, and I'm going to cut some of this off. There we go. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop it down 2 settings to number 3, and we're going to lengthen it. Are you doing this technique to go in? Yeah, you know what? I could, actually. I could. And I showed them a little earlier before you got here, Steph. And I'll show you real quick the ones that I did. So this one's done. It's got a candle in it. And then there's the butterfly. And I did some flowers right here, and then another butterfly, and then more flowers. And I painted it purple. There's one that's painted purple. There's another one that's painted yellow. And then I sealed it. I put an acrylic sealer on it. And voila. Thank you, Judy. Yes. And those will be going up on my Etsy store. There's the smaller ones that are going to be listed for they're $15, which includes free shipping. And then I have some bigger ones that I did a little different. Painted in purple, but I did different cutouts. And these bigger ones will be listed for $20. And those will be with free shipping as well. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, back to this. So this was rolled out to, let's see, I used my number 4 setting. I'm going to fold them in half so that I am back. So now it's it's double thickness. And I want to square up my edges. Okay. That's so cool. Just that by itself. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Yes, if there's anybody on here, everybody on here does some pretty amazing stuff, and you'll be sure to go to everyone's channel and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to set him aside for a second, and now we got to get our black ready. And that is a lot smaller, so I'm going to cut him in half. And we're going to flatten him out a little bit. So now with the black, I'm going to get this down to super thin. If I can get it down to a 9, I will. But my pasta machine doesn't always like to cooperate with the thinner settings. So I'm going to go down one number at a time. So this is a number 2, number 3, number 4. And if you have a better quality machine, you can drop it down by 2 numbers instead of 1. But I have a very inexpensive one, so I gotta take the extra steps. Otherwise, it gets nasty ripples in it. If I back it with wax paper, it will work. Really? I haven't tried that. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. You see it's starting to ripple. Okay, I'm at number 6. We're going to do number 7. You see it's starting to do the ripples. But, let's see, I might be able to stretch them out. This is getting very thin, almost, it kind of feels like plastic wrap. And we'll do this last one. Yeah, see, it starts to ripple. Okay. I might be able to stretch this out and make it workable. Okay, so then I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay this over it, and I'm going to start on one side and kind of work my way over so that I don't get any air bubbles. And we're sealing it in. And I'm going to cut off the excess. So let's see here. Okay, now for the cool part. Now we're going to take a rubber stamp. Let me get my stuff out of the way again. And I've been using these clear, just like border stamps. That's the one I used yesterday. You want one that's going to have a deep impression. Oh, I think she cut one out. You guys are cracking me up. You never know who or what their interest is. That's just going to pop into my channel. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll do the leaves again. Okay. So I'm gonna, let's see, we're gonna put him right across there. Oops. Right across. And I'm gonna use my acrylic block. And you want to press really hard because you want a deep impression. Yep, just like that. beautiful. Okay, there we go. So now I have these really deep impressions for my stamp. And now I'm going to take my blade, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off the parts that stick up. Uh-oh. Look at that. I actually need to turn this around. There you go. That one turned out a lot better. So now, that turned out really cool. You know what? Let's see if we can get some more over here. Nope. There we go. So there we go. So there's up close. Isn't that rad? So awesome. And from this, I could do a Natasha bead, but what I did, you could all, this is another thing you can do. Turn this back up. With that first one I did with the red and the teal, I took a piece of translucent and rolled out into a sheet and then took the pieces that I had shaved off and I did that. So that now when it bakes, you'll have the clear and the color. So I've got two of those little pieces. And I was going to do it with the other one that I did last night. But this would also look good. Yeah, there is no waste with clay. You will use all of it. Oops, that's green. I'll just put them in there. Okay, but yeah, I will be saving those and using them. But now with this, I mean, I could just take this sheet and put it on something, or I can do cutouts. If I wanted to do a pendant, let's see, get a bigger one. I could do a pendant. Like so. Makumogane? Yeah, almost. It's sort of like it. Yeah, I could do cabochons, like this one. I really like this one because it gets all of the colors. Ooh, what's on here? I could do smaller ones. Actually, you know what? Sorry if my head's getting in the way. I gotta see what I'm doing here. That looks really cool. And then, let's see, I could do, yes, you'll put the plastic over it and then do your cutout. Actually, you know what? Let's see, do I have a piece of plastic I can use? Yeah. Oh no, somebody, remember that crash we heard? That was my clay falling on the floor. Hang on, guys. Okay. The little circles, I think I'm going to be using those. In my design. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know yet. But, let's see. I'm going to set them to the side. But this guy, up here. That guy I can use. That one I can use. That one I can use. Okay. This is just a set of clay cutters. They're just clay cutters and they come in different sizes. It was a set that I bought. I think it is, let's see, what's this one? This one was a Sculpey cutters. There's different brands out there. I use a lot of Sculpey. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Oh, Clint's here. Hey, Clint. Haven't seen you in a while. Been a long while. I haven't been over on Ruby's in a while because my schedule hasn't allowed. But yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, been busy, very busy. Let's put him back over here. And, okay, kids, let's see. All right, so now with that, let's see, we could take some more black. And, oh yeah, we were gonna do, no, it's not smooth enough. I need a piece of plastic. So what you can do, you put the plastic over it, and when you cut it, you'll get more of a rounded shape. Now, and it gives you more of a rounded shape. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, we were going to roll out some more black. So I've got a piece of black here. And I'm going to need it to get a lot whiter. Oh, bye, Sandra. Bye, Amanda. Have a good day. Can't wait to see what you create next. Oh, and Arlene left. Bye, Arlene. Yes. Right now I am making a pendant. And I think these other ones, I think if I did a necklace, I could have two on this side. And two on that side. So, here we go. Okay, so there's one. Actually, let's see here. Yeah. Let's do our little plastic trick again. There we go. Okay, so while I'm working on this, let's talk about the contest that I want to do. So I have been contemplating for a while now that I need to change my channel name, because I have kind of well, I shouldn't say kind of, I have broadened my horizons and I don't do just beaded jewelry. I have gotten really big into polymer clay to help expand my jewelry making options. So I was thinking that I should evolve my channel as well um, to incorporate all the directions that I'm going in. I still do a lot of beading, but you know, I do a lot of other things too now, and I want to be able to share them. So I'm thinking, and I've been having a really hard time trying to come up with something that would reflect that in my channel name. So I'm going to have you guys, my subscribers, and um, have you in the, we're going to do this in the comments below. Put in, give me your idea for the name of my channel. I will then, well, and I think I'll do that for, I'll leave it open for like a week. I'm going to say a week from now. That may change. I'll leave that open for a week. At the end of the week, I'll come back in and I'll pick the top. Well, actually, what I'll do, what we'll do, because this is going to be kind of a long contest. We'll do this until, what's today? Today's the 20th. We'll do this till, let's see. Trying not to make this complicated, but make it that way. I'll give this until, let's see, today's Friday, so I'll give this till next Friday. Ooh, that's a good one. Have at it. That's a good one. Joe? Is it Joe? Did I remember? Have at it. Is that Joe? I'm so bad with names. I swear. You know what? I'm getting a piece of paper right now. We're going to write this down because I'm tired of feeling foolish. I did do it. Yay. Yay me. Okay. Got my paper. YouTube channels. Where's this down? YouTube. Subby names. Okay. Have at it is Joe. Okay, who else is on here that I forget? Clint, I know Clint. I know Judy. I know Stephanie. I know Chroma Arts is Amanda. Arlene. Anybody else? I know there's a bunch of them. Okay, well, you know what? From now on, as they come up, I will write them down. I will write them down. I need to listen to my advice more often. Okay. So I'm going to turn these into little buttons. Okay. Okay. Much better. Okay. Hang on, guys. Okay. Oop. Turn my chat back on. because my computer's being stupid. Gotta go. So, okay, Clint. See you later. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. No, it's not just jewelry. I do other stuff too, like my candle holders. I started making fairy houses with recycle. I'm recycling candle jars that I've used. Um, I also do tatting. There's some videos on here where I've done some tatting, and I want to do some more. I've done quilting projects. I've done during the holidays I did some quilted ornaments, and I'm going to be doing those again, and some other stuff. Actually, I'm going to want to get back into my quilting. I have a couple ideas that I want to do, and hope you guys can come along with me on that journey. I've done some other ornaments with decoupage. I do all kinds of stuff, but it all started with beads and making jewelry, beaded jewelry. But yeah, I've really expanded my horizons, and I've been trying to do new things, and some of it I can incorporate into my jewelry making, and some of it is it is what it is. But yeah, so my idea is, or what I'm thinking is, I will leave this video, I'll leave the comments open for a week. So today's Friday, so next Friday I'll go in, and everybody that's put in their choice, I'll take that, and on my Facebook page I'll do a poll, and I'll let everybody will vote, and we'll whittle it down that way, because I think that way I think that makes it fair, where week by week, so like the first week, if there's 10 entry, if there's 10 people, then when I do the first poll, there'll be 10 choices, and I'll whittle that down to the top 5. So then the next week, the 5 that have the most votes will go to round 2. Then I'll whittle it down to 3 the following week, and then the next week will be the winner. So this will take, let's see, we have this week 4 weeks, 5 weeks tops. I think it'll only be 4 weeks before we have a winner. And the winner, whoever gets chosen, will get a prize, which I'm going to be putting together. And it will be stuff made by me. And I think I will also include some supplies, I think is what I'm going to do, because I've been trying to do a de-stash. I'll include some supplies of various mediums that I've been doing, and I will announce that. Let's see. I'll try to announce that by next Friday. So, oh, who's here? Who's here? I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat. What's going on? Let's see, then it should be Sandra's crafting journey. That's a good one too. I like that. Sandra's sensational arts. There we go. SSA. Instead of Social Security Administration, it will be Sandra's sensational arts. I say that only because I'm just a little frustrated with Social Security right now, but what it is, and I just have to accept that. Let's see who else is here. Kilburn's Creations. Oh, well, hello, Kilburn's Creations. And guess what? Another one where I get to add the name because I don't remember your name. I'm so sorry. So let's see here. We have Kilburn. I know I've talked to you before. Christina. Thank you. Okay, so Christina. Okay, you're down. Now I know who you are and I won't forget. You're on my list. And it's a good list. It's not a bad list. It's just so that I can remember because I'm horrible with names. Okay, yeah. I am horrible when it comes to names. Okay, so we got that one down. I need to roll out some more black. Where'd my black clay go? Is that all black? Ooh, that is black. That's not black. Let's see if I can get that mixed in. Told you I was listening. I know you are. I know you are, Stephanie. That's funny. Sandra Sensational Arts. Okay, that's a good one too. Okay, so but remember, you have to list it in the comments below so that I can pull the names. Because I'll pull it next Friday, and I'm gonna after this video ends, I will go in and in the description I will put a link to my Facebook page, Sandra's Beaded Path. So in case any of you are not fans, haven't liked me over there, you'll be able to get into the poll. So yeah, so that's one of the rules is you have to be a member on my Facebook page and or I should say my YouTube channel. So you have to be at least one or the other, as long as long as it's one or the other. So you know what? This is awesome. I just had a really good idea. Mother's Day is coming, and you guys inadvertently helped me come up with something I can give my mom. My mom loves bright and or fluorescent colors. So this that I'm making right here, I can make a necklace for her for Mother's Day. So yay. Thank you guys. You guys helped me and you didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. So okay, so we're gonna do some more black here. I gotta get these guys up. Okay. So that's my thought with the contest. I think that's what we're gonna do. And so depending on how many entries I get by next Friday, I think that's going to determine. So I mean, if we only get 3, there's only 3 next Friday when I go in and I make when I do the poll, then the week after that will just be the winner. So it's going to depend on how many entries we have and how long it's going to take me to whittle it down to 1, if that makes sense. So put your thinking caps on, girls, ladies, and gents, if there's any gents in the house. Yeah, I think she will too. I really do. She's gonna love it. Entries for what I just got here. Okay, Christina, I'm doing a contest, and there's going to be a prize which I will announce by next week. There will be a separate video for it because I got to put it together, the prize package. I'm doing a contest to help me rename my channel because I don't do just beaded jewelry. I did when I started out, but I've expanded in so many different ways, where I still do make jewelry, but I've also started doing a lot of polymer clay. I also do tatting, and I also do quilting, and I do, between ornaments and jewelry and just decorations, I do all kinds of things. So I want to have a channel name that incorporates all of those mediums that I do, and not just beaded jewelry. So I, I think that's what I that's what I want to do. Okay, where'd my little? Oh, I put it away again. So there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I think I understand what you meant to say. I blame autocorrect because autocorrect changes everything that I say. Never comes out the way I want it to. There we go. Okay. Just a little bit of black left. Actually, where's my... That's funny. Okay. I think I need to change mine to killing the pocketbook. Yeah, really. Tell me about it. I agree with you. It does kind of kill the pocketbook, especially when the pocketbook is already mostly dead. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's gonna love this. Seriously. Killing the pocketbook. Seriously. That's a good one, Stephanie. What time is it getting to be? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up soon because it's almost time for my lunch. So I'm gonna um, finish these other two um, after, and all I'm doing is just covering the backs in a black. But really quickly, for those that don't know, I am doing a destash of some uh, stamps, rubber stamps, like these guys. Here's my other. I have some that are clear, and I won't go through them all. Actually, you know what? I will put another link in the video. How do you keep the fingerprints off your clay? Depending on what you do, like with this one, you really can't. So I'll end up, you can do some sanding. Some people use rubber gloves, and I probably should have. There's ways, like when I'm working with it, you know, if you kind of just rub your fingers over it, you can get some of them off. But this one, I'm trying not to mess with the texture too much because of the stamp. I want to keep that texture. But you know, you can rub your finger on it if you're not wearing a glove. You can roll it if it's light, really light. But right now I'm just trying to make sure that this melds that the black clay melds with the rest of it, and then smoothing it out and just kind of getting rid of that seam. I've been having a lot of fun with the clay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I see a turtle. Do you see the turtle? I see a turtle. There's his head. There's his little legs. It's a turtle. And it wasn't a turtle-shaped thing. It was just a ivy leaf border. See? There's a turtle. Can't wait to tell my mom. There was one that I did a long time ago when I first started playing with clay, and I don't think I used a stamp. I forget what I used. And I think it was just the way that the clay, I was, you know, mixing pieces together, and the way that I laid the clay across, you know, it was a round piece. It looked like a hummingbird. It was really cool. If I can find it, I'll post pictures, but I don't know it got put away somewhere. Okay, so I got these four. But anyways, before I go, and I will put a link because I have them all listed on my Facebook page, a bunch of stamps. Oh yeah, huh? And I don't know that I could pull that off again. But we will, I've got a lot of stamps left that I'm selling for really, really cheap prices. And they're wooden stamps. I can show you a couple of them that I have. because that's just another show on all its own. Wooden stamps like this one, which, you know, goes for, it's hardly been used. I need to clean it, but it's still in really good condition. Brand new, this was $8. I'm selling it for $1. All of my stamps that I'm selling, here's another one, wood stamp. I don't think this one's ever been used. $1. Here's an angel. $1. And I have them listed in lots. So if you, when you go to the listing, you know, if you want something, you can tell me the lot number that it's in and the letter. And, you know, I can do shipping. I can work with you on the shipping, because there will be shipping added to your invoice. So, I mean, I can do priority mail. I can do regular first class mail. Those both have tracking numbers. The last couple I did, I think, were regular mail, regular first class mail, which tends to be a little less expensive. But, you know, if you want the added insurance and all that, then I would suggest the priority mail. But these are being sold for really cheap, and I've got hundreds of them. So yes, it is on my Facebook page, Sandra's Beaded Path. If you want, Judy, I can send you a link. I can go into Messenger and send you a private message and a link to the ones that I have on sale. I can do that for anybody, actually, because I know Facebook kind of gets not convoluted, but it gets really cluttered and it's hard to find stuff. Yeah, okay, I will send that to you. But yeah, I mean, I've got a big box full of all these stamps that I want to get rid of. Some of them are Stampin' Up stamps that have never been used, and they're sets. And I am willing to break up the sets if there's just certain ones you want. I know, right? Yeah, I try to limit my time on Facebook. And I don't go in there. When I do go on there, it's not, you know, for all the gossipy stuff. I don't do that. I go on there mostly to see what other crafters are have been up to, what they're creating, and to give positive support. And, you know, I'm in quite a few groups that are for clay, and a lot of them share what they do, their projects, and I just get blown away by, yeah, no drama. I get blown away about, you know, how talented these people are, and I can't say, you know, one is more than the other, because I think perfection is in the eyes of the artist, and it is their interpretation, it's their creation. So, you know, it's their perfection, I think. And, you know, I don't think anybody is better than anyone else. I think, you know, we may all be on different levels of, as far as experience, but I think that, you know, we're all the same. You know, some of us are just have more experience than others, and that's okay. And I just tried to give my support as an artist to those that are doing the same thing I'm doing and just creating. I think that is what it's all about. So that's all I'm going to say about that, I guess, because I could go on. You know, there's a lot of hate out there, and I'm just not going to do it. So I think we need more positive influences in this world, and that's what I try to be, is positive. So, um, I believe everybody has their right to their own opinion, and that includes myself, which I've been learning to express, because most of my life was to, keep your mouth shut and your head down and don't speak unless you're spoken to type of thing. And yeah, so I'm learning how to express myself, and that my opinion counts just as much as everybody else's, and that I'm learning to be okay with me. So, on that note, thank you, Stephanie. I'm gonna go because I gotta go make myself some lunch. I can feel my blood sugar dropping. I'm getting hungry. And yeah, y'all don't need to see me, falling face down into my clay. So, I've got nobody here to call the paramedics if we need to. you know, the dogs are smart, but I don't think they're that smart. So with that, I am gonna go. I'm gonna get these pieces baked, and I'm gonna save all this other stuff. I'm definitely gonna be using it. Got a couple ideas already, and you've been there, done that. Yeah, I don't like doing that. So I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. I'm gonna watch one of my programs on Netflix, and then I get to talk to my mom, and we get to do taxes because I didn't get them done on time. So I filed an extension, and she's gonna help me because she's a tax preparer, and we're gonna get those done so that I can get my money and pay some bills. So with that, I'm gonna head on out of here. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will get those links up for you and messages sent out, and um, if I don't forget. Okay, I'll try not to forget. I will try really hard not to forget. And I will see you guys all next time. And bye for now.